Hey team, this is talking about option two, and this is the ruck march part of Carry the Load. This is kind of what the whole event is about. There's a national relay that goes from West Point, New York, the United States Military Academy, all the way to Dallas, Texas, and it goes on pretty much most of April, and then ends the day that we start the Carry the Load event, and that's carried on with the Dallas event, which is a 20-hour and 15-minute road march, and basically there's a loop that's set up on the Katy Trail. There's water stations and refreshments set up all along that event. There's medical personnel. There's law enforcement everywhere. There's soldiers and sailors and Marines all over the place. It's a phenomenal way just to put either just your tennis shoes on, or you can go full out if you've got boots and a rucksack, and basically join our team. Some buddies of mine and I have been doing this for a couple years now. This is the second year we'll actually participate in the entire day. Great opening ceremony to expose your family to what really a true patriotic ceremony looks like for both first responders and military. And then we start the event. We usually do a little bit longer loop around Turtle Creek, kind of see a little bit of the city, and then we go up the Katy Trail and back, and that's the normal loop that will stay on the rest of the evening, is from Rivershawn Park up the Katy Trail a couple miles and back. So it's about a 10K, which is just over 6 miles each way. There's plenty of opportunities to rest. We'll have a campsite set up. Last year I personally did about 17 miles. A buddy of mine that I was with beat me. He did over 20. He did another loop after we were done, so I'm going to see if I can defeat that this year. But basically the gist of the team is this: go to the site, create your own personal profile. If you raise $200 for Carry the Load, you get a load carrier t-shirt like the one I'm wearing. You get 3 meals provided for you. There's all kinds of refreshments. We get to get in the park a little bit early to set up our campsite, and you participate in something that's just a really cool way to bring attention to what Memorial Day is all about, which is we're not trying to take away your 3-day weekend. We just want you to understand that there's first responders that put their lives on the line every day, and there are military personnel that have paid the ultimate price, and that's really the cost of this weekend. So for me, it's very personal. I was fortunate enough to come back from Iraq unscathed, and I just feel like it's necessary for us to do something to pay honor to those who did not come home. So that's why I'm personally involved. I think that this is exactly the kind of event that our team from Plexus should be involved in. This is the kind of thing we talk about all the time, is helping people. And this group, this population of first responders and military, are exactly the kind of people that you're probably related to. Some of you are married to. Some of you are those guys and gals that have served. And this is just a great way to honor those parts of our team that is connected to that community. We really do owe a lot to those who paid the ultimate price, and as Plexus, we honor that typically around Veterans Day. In our major events, there's always a call out, so it's just a natural fit for us in North Texas as ambassadors to get together and show that we care about this event. So the link to the team site is there. Your funds can either go, if you're just contributing, you're not going to do the march, you can contribute just to the team, and the team has a general fund goal that we're trying to raise. And then the individuals, you do hit that $200 load carrier threshold. You get parking spot right across from the park, which is phenomenal. It's covered. You get an opportunity to have, again, some nice swag like this. You have 3 meals provided for you, and then we have a nice camping site. We can rest, and we'll work out a couple of rotations so that you can walk as little or as much of the rucksack that the ruck march that you want to walk. So we've got some great advice for those of you who have not done something like this before. and we can bring everybody on board. So the last thing is, it's really important, and you'll see this promoted on the site too, is we're going to be wearing red tech shirts that say Team Plexus on the back, carry the load, or excuse me, Team Plexus on the front and carry the load on the back. So our team is going to be highly visible out there, and I'm hoping to see just an abundance of Plexus ambassadors and family showing up to this event and just showing how much that we care about what Memorial Day is really about. Thanks, and hope to see you at River Shawn Park.